Speaker of the evening, D. Grant Smith.
I have visual aids today. So, hopefully, let's see if this works. Yeah, it does. Okay. And I have a magazine, which I'll get to momentarily. Do this proper. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. And, oh, I'm going to guess.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay. So, I work in the world of marketing, and I know that there are several business owners, business managers, and people who work in business in this room. What I'm going to share with you this evening is very pertinent to what you do. As somebody that works in marketing and works in business, and especially on Facebook, I see all these messages all the time. Grow your list to 25,000 people using my easy 3-step program. Add 12,000 people to your business overnight. These don't work. I know that because I've tried them. Because I wanted to have a gigantic list of people that were following me. And so I went through their processes, and I paid the money, and I did all the stuff, and it didn't work. Turns out, marketing and growth is actually a whole lot easier than trying to reach a whole ton of people at one time. It's really a matter of farming, not hunting. So what I'm going to show you is my method of growth farming. It's effective marketing, marketing that works, marketing that's targeted towards a specific group of people. Now, this picture right here is of a keyhole garden. Is anybody familiar with that? Okay. What a keyhole garden is, it started in the Sudan, in an area where there's limited resources, in an area where there's limited rainfall. And keyhole gardens over there feed entire villages of people. These tiny gardens that are roughly 8 feet wide and maybe 3.5 feet tall feed whole villages of people. Because it's all about cultivating nutrient-rich soil. And it's actually the soil that's the most important part of the garden, not the plants themselves. But within this framework, within this culture of nutrient-rich soil, plants continue to grow. And they send little shooter plants all over the place. In an area like the Sudan where it's really, really hot and they don't have a whole lot of shade, the leaves grow really big and they shield the other plants. They protect each other. They distribute nutrients. This is what we want the people that are partaking of our businesses, the people that we're marketing to, the connections we want to build, we want to have grow and stretch and provide for other people in new and powerful ways. And that's what I'm going to show you. It all starts very small. It's not about reaching a ton of people with your message all at once. There is a whole platform and a whole truth about gaining leverage and about gaining growth. And growth and leverage are very important, but when you're starting to build your business and you're starting to establish yourself and create recurring clients so that you can add more, you have to start small. Seth Godin has a wonderful blog article called First 10. And in this article, he talks about finding 10 people, just 10 people. 10 people that can't live without you. Think about that. 10 people so dependent on who you are and how remarkable what you are does for them. So driven by that, that if you were to disappear, they would lose something from their lives. Start with these 10 people. Focus on these 10 people. This is your core audience. This is your keyhole garden. This is the cultured soil that you provide nutrients to, that you build up, that you fertilize and you seed and you grow, that provides growth for you. What you have to do, though, to make this connection happen, is you have to be remarkable. You can't be ordinary. Ordinary died as soon as you came out of your parents' house and stepped out onto yourself. As long as you are content with being ordinary, and as long as you are content with following bandwagons, and as long as you are content with doing what somebody else says is the way to grow, instead of being uniquely you, and choosing to be uniquely, powerfully remarkable, you can't leave an impression on someone that creates this connection that brings them back again and again and again. Every single thing that we buy, and every single thing that we do, every single thing that we engage in is a matter of us subconsciously answering these 3 questions. The first question, it's inherent. Why should I give this my attention? Why should I commit something from my mind? Why should I give from my mind? Within a nanosecond, if you answer positively in that way, the next thing that your subconscious wants to know is, why should I care? Why do I care? I end up asking myself this question constantly. Because I am positioned and propose things all the time. Remarkable things I inherently respond to. This is interesting. This is cool. I want to know more. I will click the link. I will follow and go to the next thing. I will do the reading. I will do the research. I will read the bio. I will listen to the song. I won't listen to the song inherently right away unless you have told me why you are remarkable. Again, there is too much content out there. There's too much, for me, there's too much music. Too much music to listen to. So unless you have something that is remarkable, that is going to connect with me as a human being and as a person, you have not given me a reason to pay attention, and you haven't given me a reason to care. And ultimately, as a buyer, you have not given me a reason to take out my wallet and give you something in exchange. Doesn't matter what industry you're in, what business you're in, answer these 3 questions. I should notice something about this ad. I don't know if you can read it from where you are, but this is a pomegranate juice ad. It is in this magazine right now. All the other advertisements in this magazine are all giant, muscle-bound dudes who are roided out, and they're advertising for creatine and other supplemental things. And all the ads for all the products look exactly the same. This is the only one that looks different. They're selling a product here. They're creating an image that the warrior positioned here, this classic samurai warrior, is a part of this product. There are no additional supplements in this product. It's just pomegranate juice. And if you drink this, your immunity system will improve. You have this warrior inside this bottle of juice that will fight for your immunity system, that connects with people who are health conscious and who are not necessarily interested in getting roided up and jacked, but are interested in staying healthy and being in shape. Overnight sensations start with 10. I mentioned last week I had a conversation with Seth Godin. And in that conversation, Seth said, the idea that the grass is always greener on the other side gets us in trouble. It turns out the grass we have is already green. You just need to farm your 10 and stop going hunting. In summary, it's remarkable things and it's uncommon things that leave an impression on us that create conversions for our business. It's creative and remarkable marketing messages that make connections, that nurture our soul, but it starts with being very small and being very specific and focusing on a group of people and answering these 3 questions. And then we do this over and over and over and over and over again, and what do you know? You turn into an overnight sensation. That's what Toastmasters.